got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I wanna do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you.
How are you going to spend this summer? If you're like most college students, the financing of your education is of primary importance. So if you can't make $50,000 this summer singing with the Osmonds, why not earn almost as much doing something almost as fun? Living Scriptures is an innovative and creative company that has invested nearly $3 million to produce the finest quality productions. Their products include a wide variety of great scriptural and historical dramatizations, plus video productions that have already become a major force for good among tens of thousands of families. From its founding in 1974, Living Scriptures has become a national leader with the most outstanding dramatized religious recordings ever produced. These recordings combine the talents of leading writers, sound technicians, actors, and actresses to create truly inspirational products. The growth rate of Living Scriptures has shown the progressive power of this great organization. They have experienced over 100% growth for 9 of the company's 13-year history. Living Scriptures and its co-owned affiliate corporations now employ over 2,500 people in Ogden, Salt Lake, and Provo, Utah areas, with an additional 300 salespeople. They are one of the largest employers in the state of Utah, grossing over $30 million a year in sales, and they're not resting on past successes. Living Scriptures continues to develop new and progressive dramatizations, publications, and video productions that keep their customers buying more and their distributors selling more. An opportunity with Living Scriptures could not be greater than right now, because with their expansion into the entire Christian market, the door has been opened for many new career managers.
Right now, there's an incredible opportunity for anyone who wants to become part of a real winning company organization that has taken great pain and great care to develop the products and also the marketing techniques with really technical and incredible amounts of computer expertise that have made us into an organization that no one in the marketplace today can even begin to match because of the quality of the products that we've done and also because of the exciting methods that we have developed in marketing our products.
And he smiled at me.
There are incredible benefits that come to those who work with this organization, such as an unparalleled income opportunity. If money is your motivator, we guarantee you will not find a higher paying opportunity this summer.
The financial opportunity working with this program, the summer program, has been fantastic. In fact, my first summer, after a week of sales training, I went out, and my first week actually working, I made $1,000, and I didn't even know what I was doing.
At the end of the summer, I'd made $13,000 plus. I'd won my trip to Hawaii for my wife and I, plus we'd won about $1,000 in bonuses.
As it worked out, my second summer, earning $20,000 during the summer, it averaged out to over $40 an hour. Of course, my parents were pretty surprised when I told them about it. And my dad, who's a mechanical engineer, said that, you know, the first thing he said when I came home and told him, hey, I made $20,000 during the summer, he said, well, how do I sign up?
Just in the 3 months that I worked for Living Scriptures, I made over $10 an hour with them. And so I decided to come back as a manager with them. The second summer, I had 4 guys on my team, and I made over $14 an hour with them. And then this past summer, the third summer, I came back as a manager again. And with the 3 months during the 3 months with Living Scriptures, I made over $20 an hour.
My first summer, I did really well. I made $12,000, which averaged out to about $14 an hour. And then every year it has gone up. This last summer, I've earned $55 an hour. which amounted to $52,000 for the summer.
And it ended up, by the end of that summer, I'd made over $13,000. That was my first summer. I came back my second summer as a student manager. I made over $22,000. And my third summer as an organizational manager, I made over $39,000. And I'm pretty excited about it.
Not only will you have an opportunity to make a lot of money, it's exciting work. Partly because you may be sent anywhere in the United States, from Hawaii to New York, from Alaska to Florida. And if you're selected, you may have the opportunity to work along with your qualified friends.
I've got 2 kids and a wife, and each summer we get to go to a different area, learn more about people in different areas. I get to travel around quite a bit. It's like a vacation during the summer, only we work real hard.
And you aren't just dropped off in some strange land like some other companies do to their distributors. You will receive computerized lists that will take all the customer finding out of your work. Bonuses and awards are also a part of the program, with thousands and thousands of dollars being given out each year in cash and appliances like color TVs, VCRs, or stereos. For their efforts, they also have the opportunity to play hard at vacation hotspots like Waikiki, Mazatlan, the Caribbean, and Lake Powell. In the past, over 90% of the people who completed the summer program had an opportunity for one of the trips. A jaunt to one of these many sunny retreats brings an opportunity for some great fun and relaxation after a summer of hard work.
I think I make as much in bonuses working with the program of Living Scriptures that going to Hawaii and the product bonuses, the weekly bonuses, I make as much in bonuses as the average college student does working full-time in the summer.
Another benefit is the opportunity to enrich the lives of others. There are all kinds of jobs you could perform this summer to keep you busy and make a little money. But how many of those jobs will leave you with a sense of worth? A construction worker, a short order cook, or a gas station attendant are all performing necessary functions in our economy. But what would it be like to have a job that is not only financially rewarding, but that affects the world for good and brings a sense of worth and a higher aim to your motives?
It's dark. I'm afraid. Please. God, will you hear my prayer?
These products build individual character and strengthen the home. They are educational, motivational, inspirational, and entertaining. Those who distribute the Living Scripture products are doing a service to mankind because they are enriching the lives of others and planting seeds for greatness in every home they influence.
I was over at my brother's house and I noticed that he had a set of these Living Scriptures, and I listened to a couple of them, and I was very impressed with the quality, so I got a hold of an order blank and ordered the whole set from my home.
The Living Scriptures came into our house a number of years ago. Now that I have 4 teenagers, I find that they are using them very, very much, particularly tied with their seminary.
We're shepherds.
Another great thing about Living Scripture Productions is that they appeal to such a wide audience. Most companies target only children for their products. Living Scriptures dramatizations are appealing to the young and old alike. In fact, adults and older couples are some of our happiest customers.
The great advantage has been simply that they've touched my life in a way that I'll always be grateful. I don't know that words can explain how one feels in his heart, simply other than to say that they mean a great deal and have been because of the recommitments that I've made in my own life.
I love working for a company that's constantly concerned about making products to help families control the influence brought in their home. With drugs and alcohol and several things coming into their homes, families really need to be able to help control the influence in their home, and Living Scriptures has done that.
Just yesterday I got a letter in the mail from a lady, and she said that she was so pleased with the tapes that she wanted to receive the tapes quicker, and felt like she hadn't been to church for about 5 years. Not only that, her husband hadn't been to church for about 25 years and felt like it was one of the major influences in their lives to bring them back into activity into the church.
One guy that I talked to, he wouldn't even let me inside the home But yet, out on the outside porch, I showed him a little bit about the tapes and the product. He was so excited that he bought everything that we had. Right after he purchased and signed his name on the order form, he told me that he'd been inactive for 18 years, and he was looking for an opportunity to become active again, something that would get him excited about the gospel. And he found that just through listening to the small amount of the tapes that I played, that it provided the excitement that he was looking for. And I think that was one of the most enriching job experiences that I've ever had in my entire life.
Advantage number 3. Great personal growth comes to those who represent the living scriptures. If you have not completed a mission, this experience will train you like no other. If you are a return missionary, the summer will refine the skills you've already been working on and take you to new heights in communicating with people and developing the power of persuasion to change others' lives for the better. Not to mention the development of good work habits and increased spirituality that comes through working with the program.
I don't think that anybody can listen to those tapes on a regular basis and not have it change their lives. I know as a salesman, as I listen to them daily, it made me want to live better and become a better person because they teach doctrines of the gospel that help you want to change your lives.
When I first heard these tapes, I learned more from them than I did from going to seminary. And so I wanted to sell them so I could help other people learn what I had learned. I've worked several different jobs for a straight hourly wage, but with this job, if you work a little bit harder, you can make a little bit more money, and so what you get out of the summer is really up to you. My first summer with Living Scriptures, we went down to Tucson, Arizona, and what an experience that was. We went down there and I worked 65 hours every week during the summer, and for the very first time in my life, I think, I learned how to set effective goals and to reach those goals.
You will not have to work through school because you can make enough during the summer to support yourself, and that really helps out for those that are kind of scrimping. But it takes a lot of hard work. It takes somebody who's mature enough to work hard to make that money, but you can make it there at Living Scriptures.
And number 4 is the development of leadership and management skills. Living Scripture distributors are not just sent to a state and expected to do the job. They are professionally taught and trained before leaving for the summer by spending a week at the Ogden Hilton, learning from some of the top motivators in the world, such as Dr. Robert Schuller, Doug Snar, Zig Ziglar, Jared Brown, Noel Black, and Cleon Skousen.
And listen to these wonderful dramatizations. They've never been done so well before. Marvelous sound effects, and the voices of the actors are so unusually fine and professional. I said I'd just be very happy to come. And so in that spirit, I wish you well, and I hope our paths cross another time. I'm sorry I've already bought all the tapes, but in any event, I hope you get other people to get them. Thank you.
Through the Living Scriptures Management Training Program, you will develop many leadership and management skills such as how to professionally motivate others, the art of effective time management, the art of effective people management, and many other leadership skills which provide great preparation for a personal, professional career.
The Living Scriptures Company gives a student an excellent opportunity to witness the real business world. I've been in commission sales for 3 years now, and I feel that the Living Scriptures has the best program as far as training, to help you to, succeed in this business.
After my experience with Living Scriptures, I know that I can get a job anywhere. When you look in the paper, as you go right on down the list, you'll find all kinds of opportunities for salespeople, and also opportunities for people who are outgoing and people who have management skills, people who know how to work hard. It's because of Living Scriptures that I've developed those qualities.
It's been a lot of fun working for the company, and I can promise you, if you're willing to work real hard, that success can be yours.
In subsequent years, I've come back as a manager and learn effective management skills, things that I would have never learned at other places that I could have worked, like flipping hamburgers or something like that. You learn how to motivate people, have them be excited about what they're doing in life, and I think probably the most important thing is that you learn how to work hard with Living Scriptures.
I think the Living Scriptures presents an opportunity to young people as well as people that are a little older that are not frightened to get out and to bring something to people that not only will enrich their lives, but will enrich the particular life of the individual that brings it to them.
I truly believe that these dramatizations are even more powerful than movies or video productions, because as I listened to them, I saw the images and the scenes being created within my mind, and I really feel that, that mental impressions are not forgotten.
It's not easy to attain the success of a living scripture distributor. It takes people who are hard workers and are service-oriented. It takes people who have a desire for personal growth and who overcome all obstacles. We spend hundreds of dollars and great amounts of time with those candidates we decide to hire. We will not accept mediocrity in ourselves or in our distributors. We are not looking for just anybody that walks in the door.
The type of people that we're looking for in our company are the kind of people that are going to be something special. We don't want just the run-of-the-mill people that are basically interested in taking life easy and not accomplishing something. We want the ones that are the winners. And those are the type that we have tried to build our company around, and as a result, our company has been one of the greatest success stories that's happened in the state of Utah.
If you feel like you have the qualities we've been talking about and would like to rise with us toward even greater heights, you are one of the people with the possibility of an incredible summer with Living Scriptures.